amazing day. Welcome to Plant Medicine Monday in the series of November, when I post 30 videos in 30 days in the month of November. So each day has a theme, and today we're going to be talking about plant medicine specifically, and even more specific, HAPÉ. So HAPÉ is a very special sacred medicine, which I have shared with you in more detail before, and it was actually a collaboration with Mariah from Four Visions Market. So she gives a lot of beautiful information about HAPÉ. If it is something you're curious about, I'll be sure to leave that video down below if after this video you're wanting a little bit more. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so I want to apologize for the setup here. I actually ordered a credenza. It has arrived and it hasn't been assembled yet. That's happening later today. So there's just giant cardboard boxes behind me that I actually can't move because they're too heavy. But we're gonna get into HAPÉ plant medicine today. So HAPÉ is tobacco. Tobacco mixed with different ashes of different plants that is blessed and has intentions put into it through different tribes from Central South America. So I just wanted to create a video for you guys today where I was talking about HAPÉ and a little bit more about my experience with it, and I want to show you a couple of my favorite ones and why it is that I like them. So for me personally, I grew up and there was always such a like, I would just say a negative connotation around tobacco, right? Like, I've never smoked cigarettes. I would never do that to my body. But what's interesting about HAPÉ is that it is tobacco. From what I understand, it's a young tobacco. It's not something that you smoke when you do HAPÉ. You take a Hepe, and this is to self-administer HAPÉ. So what you do is the HAPÉ itself comes in a little bottle or a tub, something like this, and it's like a powder. And you put the powder into your hand. I started out with what was like a small pea size. Now I do a little bit more, and I like flatten it in my hand, and then what I do is I scoop half of it for one nostril and half of it for the other. And what you do is you blow through this, right? So one side goes up your nose and one side you blow through, and you blow it into your nose. I do one, I take a minute, and then do the other. Yes, it does kind of feel like you got water up your nose or something for a moment, but that quickly passes and you experience just such a beautiful, deep, meditative experience. HAPÉ has been used and is often used as the precursor to ayahuasca ceremonies. People do HAPÉ or rapé before they're going to drink the ayahuasca medicine because HAPÉ naturally aligns the chakras, and what I would say from my personal experience is that it shoves the ego mind out of the way so that you can have a beautiful intention and just be connected to yourself more deeply, so that when you do set the intention to do plant medicine, it's very powerful and very focused. So I sit with HAPÉ every night before I go to bed. Each evening I have a sort of ceremony with myself where I will light some sage. I will walk around my apartment, I'll sage it a little bit, maybe light some Palo Santo and Palo Santo myself. And I sit down, I ask myself intuitively, like, which HAPÉ am I drawn to this evening? And I have a few different kinds. I'll show you like a few of my favorites. And I naturally just know now that I've built a connection and a relationship with the medicine, I know which ones I need for certain things. Like, for example, this one, which is one of my favorites, Mune Kura Cacao Nunu HAPÉ. This is a very heart-opening HAPÉ. I take it, and immediately after I feel into this alignment, into this boom in my energy. I don't really know how, it's very energetic. It's hard to put into words for me sometimes, but I just feel right into myself and I can feel my heart opening. Depending on what I may have been through that day, or what I feel like I'm looking for or needing, or what my intention is through sitting with myself each night, I'll choose intuitively the HAPÉ that will best serve me in that time. So I really love the Four Visions Market HAPÉ. I do have a promo code with them. It's not an affiliate link or anything. It just gets you guys 20% off, and it's ZoeAriel20. And what I found with them is that because each different HAPÉ is actually blessed and has intentions put into it by different tribes, I tend to gravitate towards the Mune Kura tribe. So I have Vine of the Soul HAPÉ, which actually has a bit of ayahuasca in it, I believe, and the Mune Kura Cacao HAPÉ for the heart opening. Each HAPÉ, you'll have the same relationship with the plant ally of tobacco, because it's this young tobacco mixed with like these different essences and ashes of the plants. So my experience with the cacao Hepe and Vine of the Soul Hepe is going to be different from yours. Or like any of my friends who have tried it, I've asked them like, oh, how was that experience like for you? And it was different. It's different for everyone. So that's why I would say it's important that if you do get Hepe or you're starting out with Hepe, to sit with the medicine for 2 weeks, the same one. I sat with Vine of the Soul for the first 2 weeks, even though I had purchased other ones, because I understood that I wanted the medicine to get to know me, and through time you build that relationship, and it's very powerful. And like I said, I sit with it each night. And when I sit with it each night, it's something that I really cherish and look forward to, because this is the time in which, I mean, this year, like this is a great rest period for all of us in our lives. And to honor yourself before you go to bed each night, to honor who you are, what this day meant for you, and just allow yourself to go to bed more peacefully, has deepened my self-love journey, has deepened my connection to source, God, the universe, whichever you want to call it. And it's something that I'm drawn to each evening. Like sometimes in the morning or the afternoon, I'll just be like, oh, I can't wait to sit with myself tonight and to do Hepe and just have this ceremony ritual with myself. It has truly changed my life. It has given me so many beautiful insights, and like I said, just strengthen that connection I have with the universe. Like my intuition is so much more powerful than ever before. My dreams are so vivid. Some Hepe are actually designed to help you get into that dream space. So yeah, I mean, what I would recommend any of you out there who feel drawn to this is to go on the website like 4 Visions or any other Hepe place, and just see which ones you're drawn to, what you feel like you might be looking for in your life, like a heart opening medicine, or you know, throat chakra opening medicine, and allow yourself the gift to build a plant ally relationship. It's so powerful. Another thing that I wanted to touch on is that after I do take it in both nostrils and I sit there, like sometimes you may need to blow your nose a little bit, you might need to spit a little bit, but I always spray myself with Florida water. Have any of you out there ever tried Florida water? I spray it on my throat and just kind of like waft the air, so it just feels all the more refreshing, and that helps me to like pass any bit of lightheadedness or any bit of woo that happens when you feel the Hepe first. But what I would say is it's such a beautiful medicine, and it's something that I truly love and appreciate in my life. The experience when meditating, like I said, gives me this connection. Also has great downloads that happen, or for me personally, I experience angels. Like I experience angels when I do Hepe sometimes, or just the feeling of other loving beings around me, and that just has me feeling all the more safe and loved in the universe. And a couple of my favorites, like I said, I love the Mune Kura. This is Vine of the Soul Hepe, and this is Cacao Nunu Hepe. And I also have Hepe from another company, which is called Tribu Spirit. And I was actually given this one to me, and this is Cobra Coral Hepe. This is very powerful. This one is very powerful. I find that it gives me that kind of Kundalini energy, like I immediately take it and I'm aligned. And another one that I really like that I've just more recently been dabbling in is called Candelero Harmony Hepe, and this is by 4 Visions as well. And what I found from this one is that I take it and I really truly feel in harmony with the universe, like a very rhythmic almost feeling to it. And what's interesting is that I didn't read what it was. I just was like intuitively drawn to it one night, and I took it and I was like, wow, I'm so harmonious. Like that was the overall feeling of the Hepe. And then after I was like, I gotta check which one that was, because I wasn't looking. Normally when I do it, I just have my salt lamp and it's dark, right? And then I was like, wow, okay, harmony Hepe, it totally makes sense. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, have you ever tried Hepe? Are you curious about Hepe? And like I said, the other video, which goes more in depth, will be down below. I actually show you guys myself doing it if you want to check that out. So see you again very soon.